SEO almost feels like a weird topic because of how many people take the broad concept and the weird outlying parts and they mix them all together and put them out of order. The messaging about how to actually do SEO and what to do can easily get lost in the mix of inconsistent messaging. So here is an inconvenient truth about SEO. Number one, SEO is no longer the 10 blue links. It is intent, entities, and answers. We are not living in an era where Google matches keywords to pages. Google is now matching searcher intent with the entities and the best possible answers. So if your website does not clearly define who you are, or what you do, or how you help, or what you're an authority on, Google's just not going to connect the dots. Zero-click answers are here to stay. The goal is no longer to simply rank. The goal is to become the source that both Google and AI systems trust. Inconvenient truth number two, Google dropping below 90% of search market share is a big deal, even if they dominate. For the first time in over a decade, Google is losing search volume. People are using YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and a dozen other platforms as search engines. But here's the twist. Google still controls most of the market, so you cannot ignore it. What you can't do is pretend that people search in just one place anymore. If your brand does not show up across multiple platforms, you're losing attention from people who would have found you 10 years ago. Inconvenient truth number three, SEO is not dying. In fact, it is more important than ever. Every few years, someone announces SEO is dead. Meanwhile, companies spend billions on it. Why? Because it drives revenue better than anything else they're doing. At the end of 2025, it was estimated that SEO spend was around $87 billion. By 2030, it's expected to pass $107 billion. Look, SEO is not going anywhere. It's just evolving. And it touches almost every other part of your digital marketing, from ads to social content to video to AI recommendations. You either adapt or you get left behind. Inconvenient truth number four, AI SEO, LLM SEO, GEO, or whatever it is you want to call it, is changing everything. AI did not replace SEO, it depends on SEO. LLMs, or large language models, still pull from structured, factual, well-optimized websites. If your content is vague or broad or generic, AI is not going to recommend it. AI search volume is going up every single year, and nearly every major LLM is still relying on Google's index to find trustworthy information. If you want AI to use your content, you need real expertise, clear structure, and very specific answers. This is not the time for shortcuts. It is the time for precision. Inconvenient truth number five, rankings will not matter, but visibility will. The 10 blue links are disappearing. Your customers will interact with Google through Gemini. Instead of browsing through pages of links, they get questions and conversational answers. Your job is to no longer rank in the top three. Your job is to be included in the answers that any of the LLMs generate. And we know that Gemini rewards specificity, expertise, and clarity. So if you write content that is meant for everyone, really, Google's going to show it to no one. Inconvenient truth number six, SEO alone is just simply not enough anymore. The brands that win today are the ones combining SEO, social content, and video all together, all at the same time. Hiring someone not only for SEO and only social media will get you results, but it's just a fraction of the potential. Search engines and AI systems are using signals from every major platform to determine whether your brand is credible. And here's the part that most people don't want to hear. Consistency is everything. Results, they don't take days, they take months. But when the momentum hits, it hits hard. Inconvenient truth number seven, your content must actually be helpful. The length of your content, it just doesn't matter anymore. Google and AI systems do not care if your page is 500 words or 5,000. They care whether or not you have solved the problem. They care if your content is generic or vague or filler content. It's just not going to rank, and it's just not going to be used by AI. The winning content today answers specific questions with clear, original, helpful information. Real expertise beats recycled fluff every single time. Inconvenient truth number 8. Brand authority now beats technical hacks. Google and AI are basically asking one question: can we trust this brand enough to recommend it? That means your reviews, your reputation, your authorship, your experience in speaking, your real-world proof, and even your social presence now influence how well you're going to show up online. Your reputation is the ranking factor. Inconvenient truth number 9. Local signal strength matters more than your local keywords. For local businesses, Google cares about your entity strength, your reviews and your photos and your videos and your citations and your updates and your proximity, your consistency. Local SEO is no longer about stuffing keywords like best dentist in Boise into a page. It's about building a strong, trustworthy local entity that Google can confidently recommend. Inconvenient truth number 10. If you wait to invest in SEO, you are going to pay triple or more later. This is the truth that stings, but it is real. SEO is a compounding asset. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes to catch up. Your competitors who are investing now are building authority month after month while you sit still. And when you finally decide to compete, they will be so far ahead that you'll have to spend either a fortune to catch up or give up. Look, these are just some of the inconvenient truths about SEO. They're not meant to scare you. They're meant to wake you up to what is actually happening in search today. So look, don't misunderstand me. SEO still matters, but you'll have a hard time getting the results and the traction you want if you don't take note and act on these 10 points we just talked about. If you want a team that understands this, lives it, and executes it at the highest level, this is exactly what Arcane Marketing does. If you're ready to grow, then let's talk.